Hello and welcome to How to Play Kingdom, a game for one player. This game comes to us from Solitaire by David Parlett, and it is an interesting solitaire. It's said to be odds in favor, and you're going to need two decks of cards. You're going to take out your jokers, and then you're going to shuffle these card decks together, and once you've done that, you'll have put your deck down, and then you're going to deal out 8 cards to serve as a reserve. Now these cards will of course have a space for a discard pile and a draw pile right next to them, but you'll have 8 cards in your reserve, and as the game goes on we'll see how it gets played. It's a pretty easy concept. Anytime you play a card from the reserve, you're going to fill it immediately from the draw pile. Then once the draw pile exhausts, you'll fill it up from the discard pile. You're trying to find 8 aces, and you're going to build them in ascending suit all the way to king, so you should be finished with 8 kings all the way across. Anytime you play a card from the reserve, you will refill it immediately from the draw pile, and if the draw pile is of course exhausted, you'll fill it up from the discard pile. And you just go on from there. Pretty simple game. Let's go ahead and see how we do. So now we've accomplished our first pack. We've gone from ace to king, so I'll turn that over just as a general reminder to myself that I don't need to worry about that deck anymore. I don't need to build on it anymore. Seems to help matters when you're playing a game like this. So I don't know if it was a mistake not to immediately play that 7 in the discard pile versus the 1 on the reserve. I had a choice, and there might be some element of it being a better deal to play from your discard pile rather than your reserve, but I'm not 100% sure on that, if it changes anything or not. Okay, there's a second deck that's been completed. Okay, we've gotten our 8th row started, so as long as we can get these cards from here, we should be okay. There's the 8, there's the 9. Now, should I have played that 9 from the discard pile? Possibly. That might have been the difference. So now I'm going to fill up from the discard pile and play cards as needed. There's the 3rd one fixed. Okay, I have a jack in the discard pile, but I don't use it. I go for the reserve instead. Okay, there's a 6 there. I could play that immediately, and I will. And now I do not have any other cards I can play, so I've managed to lose this game, and that's just unfortunate. It's supposed to be odds in favor, but I managed to lose. So like always, if you actually want to play something that's not solitaire in public against an opponent, and you might not have any friends, so you want to find a stranger that's otherwise known as a friend you haven't yet met, come to our subreddit Card Game Meetups. Post your city in a public place. You want to play some card games, dice games, domino games, or just general board games. Do click under the show more to find that link, as well as link to written instructions and a link to a Discord server where you can talk about other enthusiastic card players, dice players, domino players all day, every day. It's a fun place, so do call your friends. Let them know you'd like to play some cards. They might say yes, they might say no. You never know what they'll say, but I know one thing: if you don't call them, you'll never know. So do like, subscribe, and share these videos with other people you know love playing card games or learning games or finding obscure games. Do vote in this month's poll, and I will see everybody next video.